A frigid night in Champaign, Illinois, and it's toasty warm here in Combs Gymnasium as we sit high above on the campus of the Champaign Central Maroons. Good evening. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaroonTV.com, powered by the NFHS Network. Jason Liggett here with you. A crosstown rivalry game for the ages between the Champaign Centennial Chargers and your Champaign Central Maroons. The Maroons 8-6 on the season, coming off a 2-2 trip at the Centralia Holiday Tourney. As we get things started, here is the opening tip in favor of the Maroons. It goes off to Centennial, and Centennial makes a quick 2 points here. They lead 2-0. Here's Bailey D bringing it up the court for the Maroons. Top of the key, looking inside to Finke, but that one gets intercepted by the Chargers, and the Chargers coming back down on the offensive side of things now. Chargers kicking around the outside, driving in now, goes up for the shot, and they draw the foul. They'll be headed to the line for 2. So a quick 2 points there from the Chargers. They lead 2-0, 7:24 left here in the first quarter. An exciting junior varsity game this evening as the Centennial Chargers able to hold on 47-45. They defeat the Maroons, and the crowd was jacked for that one, and I think the intensity is only going to grow here tonight. He gets 1 of 2, and it's now a 3-point lead for the Chargers. Senior Doug Wallen set to take the ball out of bounds for the Maroons. And it looks like the student band was a little bit too close to court. Referee's asking them to scoot back onto the stage. And here comes D taking the ball up for your Champaign Central Maroons. D off to Finke. Finke for 3. Not able to connect on that one. A nice rebound there from Doug Wallen, and Wallen throws it back in. A 3-2 ball game here. Maroons trail by 1. Chargers ball. They kick it around to the outside. Back up top now for the Centennial Chargers. Chargers coached by Tim Lavin. And of course your Maroons coach is Jeff Finke. And a tough shot there, but he's able to connect with it from the top of the key. A 3-point lead back for the Chargers. D kicks it to the far side, back to D now. Bailey D kicks it off to Finke. Finke for 3, not able to get the roll in. So Finke 0 for 2 early on here in this game. Driving inside for the Chargers, kicking it back around. And looks like travel called there on Cowper. And both student sections showing up tonight. I would expect nothing less in this crosstown rivalry game. We hear the chance of "you can't do that" from the Maroons directed towards the Chargers and Cowper. Looks like that foul on Jaden Roberts-Thomas. Finke's going to inbound the ball for the Maroons. He kicks it up top to Bailey D. Bailey D looks over to the bench. He draws back for a long 3. A little bit too strong on that one. It goes off the back of the rim. Roberts-Thomas. That foul called on Wallen, I believe. Here's Tyrese Williams driving in. He goes up with the shot. Doesn't come up with it. And here come the Maroons. Kick it off to Finke. Finke driving baseline. Kicks it out front. Here comes Bailey D down the middle looking for something. Dishes it off, but into the arms of the Chargers. The Chargers now driving in. Ooh, and a nice look there. Nice move from number 10, Bryson Cowper. Not able to come up with it, though. Williams called for the foul. And the Central Maroons bringing the ball back up now. A 5-2 ball game in favor of the visiting Centennial Chargers. Early in this first quarter. Wallen driving down, goes up for the shot, and draws the foul. So senior Doug Wallen headed to the line for 2. 4:54 left here in the first. Your Maroons trailing the Centennial Chargers 5-2. Thanks so much for tuning in to the NFHS Network, MaroonTV.com. We appreciate your support of Maroon Athletics. Jason Liggett here with you on this Friday evening. We'll be back with you next Friday for the Urbana game as the Tigers come over across Wright Street, another crosstown rivalry game, if you will. Wallen able to sink both of those, a 1-point game. A press here by Central, trying to get their defense going, and in turn hopes to jumpstart their offense. Able to track that rebound down in the corner is Finke. Finke driving in, kicks it out, a long 3 for the Maroons. Not able to connect. Can they come up with the loose ball? And they do. Here's Bailey D driving on the inside. A wild shot, almost connects with it. The Chargers come up with the rebound. And that ball taken away. Another turnover there from the Chargers. And that pass from Finke just over the head of Wallen, and Wallen not able to corral it. Goes out of bounds. The Chargers going to inbound it here. Bryson Cowper bringing it up for the Chargers. For more information on Maroon Athletics, you can visit their website, maroonathletics.com. Draws up for a big 3, and he sinks it. That's Cam Reeves, the senior forward for the Chargers. Pulls up for a 3. It's now a 4-point game, 8-4. 3:38 left here in the first quarter. They pass it off to Finke. Finke inside, twirls around, and he gets the lay-in. First points of the game for Tim Finke. The Maroons now trail by 2. The Chargers back on the offensive side of things. And the Chargers look to reset their offense there. Nothing cooking. The 5th foul there committed by the Maroons. That one called on Tim Finke. Tommy McAboo taking a seat for the Chargers. Some fresh legs to finish off the first quarter perhaps for Tim Lavin's team. Draws up for a 3, and they sink that one. That's Cam Reeves coming up again, big. So 2 3-pointers now by Cam Reeves, and it's a 5-point lead for the Chargers. Wallen answers right back. Now a 3-point game. And Cam Reeves with another 3-pointer for the Chargers, and Reeves is on fire here in the first quarter. 1:50 left to play, a 6-point lead for the Chargers. Williams inbounds to Reeves. Reeves now kicks it off to the side, looking to get something going with Cowper. Cowper up top. He dribbles around the back. Nice move there. Off to the side. Draws up for a three. And that is ridiculous. Another three there from Cam Reeves. And the Maroons can't stop him. 17-8. The Chargers leading this one. 1:18 left here in the first quarter at Combs Gym. There's Finke trying to answer back, unable to do so, and keep the ball out of the hands of Cam Reeves. Reeves pulls up, and yes, he's finally human. Not able to connect on that one. And a hard fall there from Tim Finke. He was going up and ran into some defenders down to the hardwood floor. He's back up quickly, though. This is senior Walker Stillman inbounding the ball, and he's in the game for the Maroons. Pass it off to Finke. Finke goes up with it, not able to connect. Scurrying around for the rebound, and they do call a jump ball in possession of the Maroons. So Stillman goes back out, baseline, going to inbound the ball once again. Stillman goes over the top to Finke. Finke dribbling down, kicks it over to Bailey D. Bailey D to Stillman on the outside, back to Finke. Finke draws up for a three and comes up short. And whoa, what a good heads-up play there. That ball headed out of bounds. The Maroons kicked it back up off of a Centennial player. Centennial able to grab it before they go out of bounds and call a timeout. So timeout there. For the Chargers. 17-8, 31 seconds left in the first. Centennial leading the Maroons. And really leading under the leadership of Cam Reeves. If not the leadership, certainly the three-point shooting. He's 3 of 4 in the first quarter. Hit his first three-pointers. And one of them a very tough shot, very well defended, and it still went in. The one he finally missed, we decided he was in fact human. Meanwhile, the Maroons not able to get too much going on the offensive side of things. We'll see if that changes as the game goes on. 17 seconds left here in the first. And looks like the Chargers holding for the last shot here of the first quarter. They're playing around the perimeter here. Here's Reeves picking it up. And a whistle called. It will be Maroon basketball with 3.1 left on the clock. Here's senior Sam Rosso passing in. A wild shot from Stillman. not able to connect on it. So that's the end of the first quarter, and the story is Cam Reeves for the Centennial Chargers, the senior forward and starter, sinking 3 of 4 from three-point land. He's got 9 points, and, well, it's a 9-point lead, 17-8 here after the first quarter. The Chargers leading the Maroons. So no surprise, but a jam-packed Combs Gymnasium tonight. If you want to know where people are on a Friday night, they're right here. Both sides completely filled. We appreciate you watching along at home or on the go, wherever you might be. It's MaroonTV.com, powered by the NFHS Network. Jason Liggett here with you. The Maroons don't get too much rest. They'll be back in action tomorrow as they're headed to the Highland Shootout. Their game starts at 4:45 there. We won't be carrying that one on the MaroonTV.com, but we will be back with you next Friday night as the Maroons battle Urbana. And then again the following Tuesday as they take on Muhammad Seymour. In fact, I think that Tuesday game is a week and a half from that. I think it's the 24th or so for that Tuesday night game against Muhammad Seymour. Nonetheless, we're back and into the second quarter here. Chargers with a 9-point lead and the ball. A long three attempt there, and knocking it down is Bryson Cowper. Bailey D over to Stillman. Stillman, the starting quarterback on the football team. Now he's on the basketball court. And that was Jake Beasley. Jake Beasley, of course, having a very nice football season this past year as their receiver. Stillman to Beasley. That's a combination we are very familiar with, not just on the basketball court, but mainly on the football field. So here's Beasley. His first foul shot, high arcing shot, and that one goes in. So an 11-point game, 20-11, 7:13 left here in the first half. Beasley, a senior this year, will be graduating in May. Not able to connect on the second one, and the Chargers ripping that rebound down. One thing that I noticed here in this second quarter, the Maroons really stifling up their defense, trapping the Chargers whenever they can, but they kick that ball around. Nice ball movement. Centennial does get the wide open shot. And the putback from Jordan Williams, no good. I think they called an over the back there, and Wallen's going to take that one out. So still an 11-point game here. Wallen passing that one into Stillman. So Stillman taking the ball up court. Goes around Wallen, kicks it over to Finke. Finke draws up for a long three, not able to connect. His shot's been a little off tonight. Driving all the way down the lane and throwing it in. The Chargers not able to connect on that one. Hoping to throw it in, I should say. Almost intercepting that one. And the Maroons can't get it to fall here. An alley-oop layup attempt there, no good for the Chargers. Here come the Maroons. Finke driving in, all the way in. Finke throws it up, high off the backboard, and no foul called. And no basket made. So 20-9 here, 5:47 left in the second quarter. As James Williams, number 23 for the Chargers, and number 23, Akeon Gill for the Maroons, go and fight after that one. Gill going to take that ball out of bounds. So you can really feel the energy here at this game and the eagerness for Central to get something going offensively. This could be it with a three, but it's not. Rebound goes to Wallen. Wallen draws up for a short jumper. No good there either. Beasley battling for that rebound. Throws it back up, draws the foul. So Beasley headed to the line for the second time tonight. He's 1 for 2 from the stripe. And make that 1 for 3. He misses the first one. Beasley trying to make this a 10-point game. It's 20-9 right now. See if he can make this second free throw. And he doesn't. Rebound to Finke. Finke goes back up. And no foul called there. I thought he may have been hammered hard, but they must have got all ball. Finke goes down. It will be Maroon basketball. And looks like Finke's going to take this one out. Finke gets it to Beasley. Beasley up top now. Throws it over to Bailey D. Bailey D for three. Yes! Mark one down for D. So an 8-point ball game here. See if that gets things rolling offensively for the Maroons. And Bailey D now called for the foul on the defensive side of things, taking the ball out for the Chargers. Tommy McAboo. Back to a 10-point lead here for the Chargers, 4:49 in the second quarter. Finke out top, he goes to drive. And the Chargers break up that pass. That was number 40, Peyton Sheen for the Chargers. Sheen is in, fresh off the bench. D gonna inbound the ball for the Maroons. The Maroons looking to get something going. And an ill-advised pass there as the Chargers come up with it. They're driving in, double coverage. Can't find the open man. Some good defense there by the Maroons. And looks like a foul is called. So Beasley goes to sit down, and Stillman back in the ball game. Jaden Roberts-Thomas also sitting for the Chargers. There's Tyrese Williams. He kicks it outside to number 24, Tommy McAboo. McAboo passes it off to Bryson Cowper. Cowper now kicks it out front to Williams again. Williams driving in, looking for the open man for three. Not able to connect, and it's Central rebound. They find the outlet man. Here comes Bailey D powering in, and looks like they call a blocking foul there. So Bailey D is going to take 2 shots here. It's a 10-point lead for the Chargers. Make that a 9-point lead as D connects with the first one. 3:57 left here in the first half on MaroonTV.com. That one rolls around and goes out. Here come the Chargers pushing forward. They get held up by the Central defense. And driving in for the shot, number 24, McAboo, doesn't come up with it. Bailey D resets the offense, goes out top. 3:30 left to play here. He kicks it over to Gill. Gill drives in. A wild shot there by Gill. And he draws the foul. So Gill headed to the free throw line. And Tyrese Williams called for that foul. So the Maroons, not able to connect too much with shooting the ball, are driving it inside now. Getting points from the free throw line, not a bad strategy at all. It's exactly what you want to do when you're not able to sink your shots. Start driving it inside, get to that charity stripe. Although they can't, getting 1 for 2 right there. It's a 22-14 ball game. The Maroons trailing. Nice spin move there. The Chargers kicking around the outside, finds the open man. He draws back for 3, no good. Wallen comes up with the defense. Defensive rebound. Here's Wallen kicking up for 3, way off that mark. Not too sure if he was looking for the alley-oop there, but either way, the ball doesn't find the net. And Finke finds the open man, and it's Gill. Gill throws it down, and the Central fan base has come alive here. Thanks to Akeon Gill. And the Chargers take a timeout. Coach Tim Lavin is furious. 22-16. So 2:34 left here in the second quarter. A 22-16 Chargers lead, but the Maroons starting to pick things up here. They had some trouble hitting some shots, but Akeon Gill getting the crowd to their feet on that one. Of course, the student section has not left their feet, and I don't imagine they will tonight. Definitely something to get pumped up about when it's a crosstown rivalry. One shot here. See if Gill can get the and one. And he does just that. 3-point play the old-fashioned way for Gill, and the Maroons cut it down to a 5-point lead. 2:29 left here in the first half. Bryson Cowper now setting up the offense for the Chargers. McAboo up top with it. Passes it over to Cowper. Cowper finds the open man, now in the corner. Back up top, some good defense there by the Maroons. The Chargers not waiting around for the applause. They find a three and don't come up with it. Tim Finke with the defensive rebound. Here comes Bailey D. And that one taken away by the Chargers. They go in. Almost blocked there by Finke. Looks like they might have called goaltending on him. No, they call a foul on Finke. Finke going for the block there. Not able to get it. So foul on Finke. That sends McAboo to the line. And McAboo sinks that one. So 25-17 now. You heard the oohing and awing from Tim Finke flying in out of nowhere almost, and almost getting that block, being called for the foul, and McAboo able to sink the two-pointer, so 3-point play there for McAboo and the Chargers. Here comes the Maroons. Finke pulls up, short two, comes up short, and McAboo there for the rebound. McAboo progresses that ball. We'll go up for it again. Does not come up with it. Here's Finke finding the open man. And Doug Wallen throws that one up. Draws the foul. The ball does not go in, so it'll be two shots here for Doug Wallen. Wallen short on that one. Finke gonna get some rest here. Coming into the game is Jake Beasley. So Wallen, Gill, Beasley, D, and Stillman on the floor for the Maroons. Beasley throws that one back up wildly, hoping to get a call foul, does not. Not able to connect with it. 38 seconds remain here in the first half. A 25-17 Charger lead. That foul called on Walker Stillman. And looks like it's going to be 1-1. They're over the limit here. Cowper on the line. Coming into the game is number 33, Tom Baculo. Sam Rosso in for the Maroons as Beasley takes a seat. Gill gets the rebound for the Maroons. He's coming down, 7 seconds left. Drives in. And a foul called there. And a technical called. Looks like they're calling it on Aquan Gill. So it looks what they're seeing. A so Cowper. And that is what happened. So Cowper called for the foul. And Gill, I don't know if he had a few words to say or celebrating or one of the two, but Gill gets teed up here. He's at the foul line right now for the shooting foul that Cowper committed. He sinks the first one, 25-18 now, 6 seconds left in the second period. And Gill sinks both of those. So 25-19. And here's Peyton Sheen at the line for the Chargers. He's shooting the technical foul call. He sinks the first one. And Sheen not able to come up with the second one there. So a 7-point lead now for the Chargers, 26-19. 6 seconds left here in the first half. Sheen going to take the ball out of bounds. Throws it to the backcourt. Chargers are looking for something quick. Sheen with a long three, bounces off the back of the rim. Didn't have the best look at it, so a good effort by Sheen. But that will end the first half here at Combs Gymnasium. A 7-point lead for the Champaign Centennial Chargers over the Champaign Central Maroons. So it's 26-19. The Maroons trail by 7. As we get ready to head into halftime, we'll be back with you for the second half of action here from Combs Gym. Jason Liggett on MaroonTV.com, powered by the NFHS Network. Welcome back to Combs Gym for the second half of this crosstown rivalry Big 12 conference matchup. 26-19, the Chargers lead your Champaign Central Maroons. It's Maroons ball here. Tyrese Williams up top. Williams driving inside, driving all the way, and gets the tough lay-in. So a 9-point game. Bailey D dribbling up for the Maroons, kicks it off to Beasley. Beasley finds Wallen inside, and Wallen lays it in. McAboo called for the foul. And Bailey D dribbling up now. D kicks it over to Beasley. Beasley finds Wallen underneath the hoop. He gets that one blocked by the Chargers. Here come the Chargers. Looked like he was going to pull up a jumper. Kicks it off to the side. Down there in no man's land. He kicks it out, and the Chargers called out of bounds. That's McAboo down there, stepped on the line. Beasley kicks it up top to Finke. Finke looking for Wallen down low, and Wallen lays it in down low, which we've seen a few times now. Looks like that's their second half strategy, or at least coming out of halftime, trying to find Doug Wallen to beat him up on the inside. Now a 5-point ball game. Centennial doesn't get the friendly roll. Here comes Bailey D. Bailey D taking it all the way, and with his left hand lays it in. Bailey D makes it a 3-point ball game, and timeout is called. 28-25, 6:15 left here in the third quarter. So upcoming games here on MaroonTV.com include next Friday, 1 week from tonight, 7:30 tip between the Urbana Tigers and your Central Maroons. And then coming up on February 24th, a Tuesday, the Muhammad Seymour Bulldogs come to town. And the Maroons defending their home court in that contest. We appreciate you tuning in on MaroonTV.com, powered by the NFHS Network and supporting Maroon Athletics. Jeff Finke, the coach for the Maroons in his second year. And a big block there from the Maroons. Here comes Finke leading the offense, passes off to D. D for three, no good. Finke battles for that rebound, right underneath and lays it back in. Tim Finke with two. A 1-point ball game now. The Maroons have come to play here in the second half. Tyrese Williams driving inside, kicks it out for three, and knocks that one down. That's Bryson Cowper for three, 31-27. 5:25 left here in the third. Maroons ball. Beasley knocks it up top to Finke. Finke around. Stillman over there in the corner now. Drives to the inside. Finds Beasley, and Beasley finds the hoop. Stillman to Beasley. A nice 2-point play there for the Maroons. Williams almost loses that one, goes behind his back. He comes up with it. Looks like a foul is called down low. That one called on senior Walker Stillman. Tommy McAboo underneath to take it out for the Chargers. McAboo throws it up top now. They find Cam Reeves. Reeves was one with a hot hand in the first quarter, and the Maroons knocked that one away. So a 2-point ball game, 31-29 in favor of the Chargers, but the Maroons have come charging here in the second half. 4:46 left to play here in the third quarter. Cowper up top now, being guarded by Beasley. And a foul called right there on Luke Beasley. Certainly not what you would call a good foul there. The refs not wanting things to get too chippy here. Calling anytime someone touches someone. Cam Reeves pulls up, doesn't come up with a three. D passes it ahead to Finke. Finke all the way goes for the layup, does not get it. Nothing called there. And the Maroon fan base not too upset. But that one called a travel on the Chargers, so it will be Maroon basketball. Wallen taking this one out for the Maroons. And here's Bailey D dribbling it up court. The offense there in motion as Finke sweeps behind. Finke up top, down low to Wallen, and the Maroons the Chargers caught onto their game plan, ripped that one out of the hands of Wallen. Jaden Roberts-Thomas looking for the open man. Finds it in McAboo. McAboo now dribbling up court for the Chargers. The Maroons had the press on. Here's McAboo. He's going to take it back up top, look for another offense. He kicks it over to Reeves. Reeves now dribbling, looking for something. The Maroons really pushing the defense here. Battling for a rebound, and a big rebound there by Tyrese Williams, and Williams able to throw it back in. Now a 4-point lead for the Chargers, 33-29, 3:22 left in the third quarter. Finke pulls up and knocks it down. Tim Finke with another 2. Makes it a 2-point ball game. Reeves pulls up, looks to answer, cannot do so. Finke comes up with the rebound. He's going to take it himself down the floor. Dribbling around the defenders, finds the open man for 3. It's Bailey D, and Bailey D connects. A big assist for Tim Finke, an even bigger 3 for Bailey D. And the Central Maroons have the lead for the first time tonight, 34-33. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. And the student section starting to chatter here for the Maroons. And looks like Beasley called for the foul there. He was going for all ball, but he connected with his wrist. And that's going to send Tyrese Williams to the line. Williams knocks down the first one to make it a tie ball game at 34 all. And connects with the second one, so the Chargers regain the lead. 35-34, 2:12 left here in the third. Rosso takes it out for the Maroons. He gets it into D. D dribbling, penetrating the defense. He goes all the way with it, not able to sink that too. So the Maroons still trail by 1. Centennial now on the offensive side of things. Here's Reeves trying to make something happen baseline. And D called with the block. Peyton Sheen going to take this one out for the Chargers, looking for the open man, not able to find one and has to call a timeout, but doesn't do it in time. So Maroon basketball, turnover on the Chargers there. Some good Maroon defense. And the Maroon defense this second half has come to play, and that's really been the difference here, and able to hit some timely shots. We saw Bailey D with a big three-pointer. He was wide open, but able to connect. The Maroons trail by 1. 1:20 left in the third quarter. The Maroons taking their time, looking for their move. And there's D with 2. So the Maroons now lead by 1. Cam Reeves up top. Reeves kicks it over to Sheen. Williams finds Reeves again. Back to Sheen up top. And looks like a foul is going to be called on Gill. Senior Cam Reeves out of bounds, going to inbound that. Toss it to Jordan Williams, back to Reeves now. There's Peyton Sheen up top. Some quick ball movement there by the Chargers. Sheen drives inside, and Sheen making it happen. 37-36 now in favor of the Chargers. The Maroons probably going to hold for last possession here. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. They trail by 1. A wild three-shot there from way out and well defended. Doesn't connect with anything. So the Maroons come back. They had the lead there. They close the third quarter down by 1, 36-37 as we get ready to go into the fourth quarter. Jason Liggett's here with you on MaroonTV.com, powered by the NFHS Network. Thanks so much for tuning in and finding us on the internet. We'll be back with you next Friday night for the Urbana and Central game right here at Combs Gymnasium. We want to thank everyone for coming out to see. So really the story of the first quarter was Cam Reeves getting 3 for 4 from three-point land for the Chargers. 17-9 was the, or 17-8 rather, was the score after the first quarter. And then pretty much an even back and forth second quarter, but the Maroons went into halftime trailing. They come back, take the lead during the third quarter. They've really pushed on the defense and been able to hit some timely shots here, working their game early on, getting it down low to Wallen. But they now trail by 1 going into the fourth quarter. And Walker Stillman in the game for the Maroons, as is Rosso and Bailey D, Tim Finke, and Wallen. And we're underway for the fourth quarter. And a big shot there. Finke knocks it down, 38-37. Peyton Sheen knocks down another tough shot. So Sheen coming up in a big way here for the Chargers. See what the Maroons do to answer. They kick it up to Finke up top. Finke, a tough three-pointer, not able to connect. Rosso fighting for that one. Rosso finds himself on the floor and really putting forth an effort right in front of the Central bench. So senior Sam Rosso diving, throwing his body onto the floor to protect that ball for the Maroons. Maroons trailing by 1, 39-38, 6:57 left here in the fourth. Thrown backcourt to D. D kicks it up. They try to find the open man in the corner, but not in time. Nice ball movement. Finke for 3. Doesn't come up with it. Looked like the Chargers fighting for that rebound. A foul is called. Rosso called for the foul. That's the 11th on the Maroons. Cam Reeves bringing this ball up. And Reeves called for the travel as he tried to go inside, take it all the way himself. Not going to work. Looks like Wallen is going to go have a seat. Beasley in for the Maroons. D setting up the offense. Pick there from Finke. D goes around, driving all the way inside, hits off the front of the rim, does not come up with it. Here come the Chargers. Chargers up by 1, 6:11 left to play here in the fourth. Sheen kicks it up top. Sheen now up top, pulls up, three-pointer, no good. Goes to Williams. Williams back to Sheen. Sheen, a wild layup. Good effort, and that one goes in for Peyton Sheen. Sheen making himself heard here at Combs Gym, 41-38. The Chargers lead. 5:40 left here in the ball game. Here's Stillman driving inside. Stillman, a little too hard off the glass, doesn't get any part of the rim. Chargers look to add to their lead, and a big block there. Get that out of here, says Luke Beasley, as he sends it sailing into the stands. Excuse me, Jake Beasley. Used to calling games for his older brother, who's already graduated at Central High School. So a big block there by Beasley. Here's Sheen up top now, being guarded by Finke. Sheen finding the open man in Williams. Williams kicks it off to the outside. And Reeves for three, knocks it down again. A 6-point ball game. 44-38. So the Maroons got to get something going here. Finke up top, not going to be right there, but a big rebound there. And that one swatted away. A foul is called. So Gill coming up big down low. Gill knocks down the first one, drops it down to a 5-point game. And the second one, so now 44-40. Chargers ball, they kick it up the head, and a wide open Williams, but he gets it blocked. A big play right there from Bailey D, and he's getting this Central fan base fired up. 4:22 left here in the fourth. Out of nowhere, sailing into that shot was Bailey D, 44-40. Some big defensive plays here. And they almost find Finke underneath. Takes a bad roll there. Here's Cowper, kicks it over to Reeves. Screen set by Williams. Nothing going here for the Chargers as this Central defense is locked in. Cowper taking his time, kicks it out to Sheen. Sheen driving in. Another wild play there by Sheen, but this time he doesn't come up with it. Finksy kicks it ahead to Gill. Gill trapped in the corner, looks to sit to someone, not able to do so. And looks like they're going to call that one out of bounds No, a 1-and-1 here. So a foul called there on the Maroons. 3:09 left here in the fourth. And that one, not able to connect, but knocked back into the arms of Cowper. Cowper drives around the defense, cutting, trying to come up with something, and another foul called there on the Maroons. The Maroons looking for a stop here, but just committing fouls. Bryson Cowper on the line. Hits the first one, a 5-point lead now. 45-40, 2:57 left. Both teams battling hard here in the second half. Wallen inbounds it to D. Here comes D for the Maroons. Finke sets the screen. D dribbles around, kicks it out top. A big three there by the Maroons. Not able to get it. He'll have a second chance. Here comes Gill, barreling inside. And they're going to call that foul on Centennial, Jaden Roberts-Thomas. Thomas, the junior forward for the Chargers. The Maroons will take it out of bounds. Here's D. Kicking it over to Finke. Finke now looking to make something happen. Drives in the lane and gets it to fall. So Finke now makes it a 4-point game as the Maroons trail 42-46. Bryson Cowper going inside and somehow able to drive through that Maroon defense, gets it just above their hands and back to a 6-point lead. Here's Finke for three, a big shot off the back of the rim. And a foul called there on Centennial. So Sheen called for that one. Jake Beasley up top. Beasley over to D. D goes for the three, gets it blocked. D trying to fight for that one. Looks like they call a foul there, and that gets Centennial fan base going. So 48-42, Centennial leading the Maroons late in the fourth, 1:50 left. Still plenty of time for anything to happen. A 1-and-1 here. Gill driving all down the lane, doesn't come up with it, gets his own rebound, fires it back in, falling backwards, no foul called. Here comes the Chargers. Fast break opportunity, off the glass and in. An 8-point lead. The Maroons need to get something here. They only get a turnover, and that's not what they're looking for. And we're hearing it now from the Centennial student section. 1:25 left. The Maroons trail by 8. And a timeout called. So 50-42, a minute 25 left here in the fourth quarter, and it has been exactly what we expected, back and forth. The Chargers had the lead the entire first half, but coming up big in the third quarter and right out of halftime were the Central Maroons. They had the lead several times, a number of lead changes back and forth. Here in the fourth quarter, the Chargers have kicked it up a notch. The Maroons committing a number of fouls and a few turnovers. Not exactly what Coach Jeff Finke had in mind. He's over there with a timeout. We'll see what he's telling his Maroons as they come out of this. Plenty of time left here, only an 8-point ball game. Reeves at the line for the Chargers. And Reeve connects with the first one. 51-42, 9-point ball game. And gets the second one. The lead up to double digits now. McAboo called for the foul there, sends D to the line. So much needed free throws here, and he connects with the first one. D gets the second one, 44-52. Back to a 10-point ball game. Just over a minute left. Here's Brad D. Goes to the outside. Gill pulls up for three. Doesn't get it. Finke fighting for that rebound. Finke down low to Wallen. Wallen lays it in. So 52.8 left in the ball game. The Maroons trailing by 8, 46-54. Finke called for that foul. Going to send Centennial back to the line. And a slow finish here to a very fast-paced and high-energy game. Just not enough points on the board for the Maroons tonight. No one really got going good offensively, definitely in the first half. And second half, they came battling back, lost a little of that mustard here in the fourth quarter. Fouls also an issue for the Maroons tonight. So we see D drive it in. D makes it a 7-point ball game, 43 seconds left. So a full timeout taken there by the Maroons. 7-point lead here for the Chargers. And it's Chargers ball. Looks like Peyton Sheen taking it out. Full court press here by the Maroons. No surprise. Almost get the ball back, but a foul committed there by Gill. No, looks like that was called on Cowper, so it will be Central ball. Here's Finke. Gets it into Rosso. Rosso over to D. D up top now, looking to make something happen. The Maroons have to hurry. 30 seconds left, down by 7. He's driving it in. D called for the charge there. And the Chargers just playing keep away at this point, running the time off the clock down to 19.9 seconds. A 7-point lead for the Chargers as they head to the line. Most of the crowd still watching intently. There are a couple people grabbing for their coats and looking towards the exit here, perhaps trying to beat the rush. Cowper knocks in the first one to make it a 56-48 ball game. And he knocks down the second one, so a 9-point lead here for the Chargers. Here comes Brad D and the Maroons. D pulls up for 3, not able to get it. Finke battling for that one and commits the foul. That'll send Reeves to the line. And Reeves knocks that one down and make it a 10-point game. 12 seconds left, and more of the crowd starting to head towards the exit. Finke pulls up for 3. Not going to go. And it looks like it'll be an 11-point victory here as the Chargers storm the court. So 59-48, the final of this one. The Maroons come up short, and the crosstown rivalry Champaign Centennial Chargers get the W. So the Maroons fall to 8-7 on the season, but they're going to have a short memory as they're back in action tomorrow, headed to the headed to the Highland Shootout. For everyone tuning in tonight, we appreciate you watching on MaroonTV.com, powered by the NFHS Network. Once again, the final of this one, 59-48, the Champaign Centennial Chargers stealing the W from the Champaign Central Maroons. Thanks and good night.